Jumped good. Did right.
Jumped good, didn't it?
Just the last 100 metres was total. But I'm true from there.
Good.
Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance with Peter Morganti at the Ballarat Stables in glorious sunshine, Peter. It's actually quite mild for the middle of June.
Beautiful, Darren. Sun's out, not much breeze. Lovely day.
All right, pretty big week has just gone by, and let's go through them one by one, and we'll tell you all about it.
Winning week, Darren. We'll kick off. I went to Swan Hill for the 3 days, and we had 3 runners up there, and the first of those was Clairvaux, obviously of an 18-month layoff.
Done a good job to get him back, this horse. Done a tendon pretty bad 18 months ago, and a lot of work's gone in behind the scenes, you know, at our farm, at Bruce Marsh's place, and also at Matthew Williams to get this horse back to the track. It was always going to struggle in the Gold Topaz over 1200, but with his rating and his distance, that was the only race we could find to kick him off, and he's got through it in one piece, so now he's pulled up sound, and we look for a mile race in the coming weeks as we build him up towards that 2000. Hopefully he can stand up, and hopefully he can be competitive going forward. He certainly looks like he still wants to race.
Yeah, and he looked terrific in the coat and everything, so all good there. Saturday at Flemington, Falago. He back in winning form.
Yeah, well, I see you got the name in the paper, taking all the credit. 2500, going to be retired, except Peter Morganti intervened.
People ringing me everywhere to be a form analyst.
Form analyst, Peter Ellis, watch out.
It's a very slow news day on Sunday if they could fit that in. But
well, you know, there was a lot of talk about retiring that horse after the Casterton run, and more so the Terang run, and you know, I think, you know, you came up with the idea that his best form was over 25, and we had nothing to lose by giving him a couple of starts. So no doubt the slings from the owners have been rolling into your Ballarat home.
A couple of little texts, but nothing suggesting a bank account or anything, Darren.
Nothing?
No.
Not even a dinner voucher at McDonald's?
No.
Slim pickings from the owners.
That's all good.
That horse has won 480 and they couldn't even give you $5.
It's actually won 5 with Weary, so he's been a terrific horse, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been fantastic for a horse that was never going to race after he broke down before he started.
Right, yeah.
But we won't go into that.
No, but
it was great for the owners, and it was good to see, and a gun ride by young Ben Thompson. And yeah, great result.
Butter up in 9 days' time, same
couple
sort
of
race.
weeks, have another crack.
Same day we had American Muscle kick off at the Gold Coast, and yeah, disappointing on face value, but obviously that horse has now gone for a break. Yeah,
well, he was a 2-year-old by All American that had been working really well. Look, he went around and ran 8th and did not a lot right. So that's going to cost him a couple of back wheels. And
the important ones.
He'll come back 2 stone lighter, and hopefully he'll come back a real racehorse. But look, he's shown enough to be a good horse. He's just, it all got the better of him on the day, and he raced very green, and he was a bit piggy. So he'll get sorted out now, and we'll look for him later in the spring.
Yep. Swan Hill again. This is a Sunday. We had Tintaglia for Archie Alexander run 3rd, and also Sovereign Wealth. Where did I get Ralph from? Run 3rd for Michelle, so they were 2 good runs.
Yes, Tintaglia back to form.
Yeah.
2100 on a firmish track.
Yes.
She's better further over wetter, but to run 3rd there and have every chance, that was a welcome return to form, because once again she was at the crossroads a month or 2 ago, but Archie Alexander seems to have got it going, and I'd say when she goes to Sandown over 2400, she's going to be right in it. Sovereign Wealth also returned to form. Disappointing first up where she over-raced. Michelle took the blinkers off and backed her up 6 days later.
Yep.
And, you know, she ran 3rd. Once again, she just needed it a bit wetter.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's back in form as well, so she'll be picking up her maiden very shortly. So all in all, you know, those 2 horses went particularly well.
For sure. And the winner on Sunday was Dasher Maple down at Hamilton, where opposed to a firmish track at Swan Hill, she loved the heavy 8 at Hamilton. Yeah,
it was a good race for her, and it was a very good ride, wasn't it?
Excellent
by Michael D. And she travelled beautifully through the run, and they were battling up that straight in that heavy 8. And, it seemed to take 30 minutes for them to get from the 400 to the finish line, but she gutsed it out. First up, pretty strong effort on a wet track, you know, like that.
Well,
but
1200 was like 1300, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, and she's a recycled job. That means that the owners opted out of it at the end of last prep, and we pushed on and re-syndicated her on the basis that I thought she was a little bit immature, and she's a wet tracker, and I thought, well, why wouldn't you run her around the winter and she can pick a few up? So they were all pretty happy owners.
Great result.
one owner actually decided to go to the races, made the trip from Melbourne. His name's John Sabo, so you know, he actually drove all the way up there and missed the race, Pete.
He got to speak to Michael D after the race.
Yeah, it turned up 10 minutes late.
That's
really good planning, isn't it?
That's sort
now,
of...
he was the guy that bagged you out, I think, for losing...
missing the trial.
He came to the races and missed the trial and blamed you, so I wonder who he's blaming for missing the race.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of form there, Darren. Missing races, missing trials.
Bit of karma.
If I actually see him at the races, I've got to blindfold him so he can't watch it. All good, John.
Anyway, well
John
done.
actually collected the rug and the DVD and all that, so he did us a favour anyway.
Did do us a big favour. So well done to the owners of that horse. That's exciting. And, you know, we just need more rain.
Exactly. Stringer Bell at Mornington on Monday. You went down. We had Dan Dino also parading there, but back to Stringer Bell. He finished 6th. Bit of a vibe that we're looking for a bit more distance with him.
Yeah, look, I'm not a fan of that track. It's hard there, but, oh, geez, it was cold. It was great to see Dan Dino parade, and people might put a few shots up of him that were taken. But
magnificent.
Looks fantastic, the horse, but just on parade for bookings for this season. But Stringer Bell, midfield, Brad got off and said, look, this horse is just looking for further. We've subsequently had another look at the gold mine, and that confirms that he's looking for a mile, so we'll push him out at 1400, and I'm sure he'll be in the finish next start.
Yeah, and Darren Weir said that he certainly needed that run as well, so put the two together. 1400 would be a nice little slot for him.
He'll be winning at 10 to 1 soon, that horse.
That'd be good. We need to get on. We move internationally now, Darren.
Do we?
Yes. France.
What happened to...
No, I'll get back to that one.
They're going to come back.
I'm going to come back. Seismos.
Right.
Got the beans in a claiming race.
Well, he hadn't won for 3 years.
No, Cisco Kid, the original jockey, was given the flick.
What was his name? Gavin Morgandi.
I don't know. I could have rode him better. I don't know who the new rider is. I can't think of his name now. But
2 mile in France somewhere, and they went around 5 times.
Yeah, well, they did, didn't they? Blake said, "Oh, there's 2 laps to go," and I thought, "Sure, this is not 4800." But he did a good job. He half missed the start, and then rode him around, and wasn't too keen to get close to the rail. But
no, well, he didn't like. They were walking, so he's whipped around him and sat outside the leader, and then kicked away in the straight and won. Yeah. How good's that?
And no one wanted to buy.
So yeah, that was a claiming race, which means you put a claim in to get the horse, and no one claimed him on the basis, I think they thought a German horse coming to France was a bit of a dumping ground, but he's going back in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure he'll get claimed next time now that they know he can win races.
Well, look, conditions just mean that he goes there and he's probably going to start favourite and go close to winning.
Well, the track was good too, by the way, so it wasn't wet. So for those who hung in there, patience is a virtue, but look, I was really happy for the horse. He looked like he actually enjoyed the race.
Yeah, certainly laid the ears back.
He wanted to do it, and you know, it's just a good exit strategy, and you know, I was pleased for the trainer, pleased for the horse, and obviously pleased for the owners, and I think everyone got a kick out of it, even if it was a lowly race in France.
Exactly.
I think everyone was just pleased to see him win.
Nearly 3 years since he won the Freer.
Yeah, he was there Group 3, so you know, he's been a handy enough horse, but just to try and move these horses on, it's not always easy.
No. Same day as you intimated, we had Galileo's Pearl at Pakenham. He, again, similar to Clairvaux, was off an injury. Got tired late, Darren, after...
3 wide, no cover.
Yeah.
Coming off an injury, been out for a long time.
Yep.
And he was right there until about the 400. Yeah. And then he got the stitch, and he had a good blow afterwards. I'm sure 3rd or 4th up, he'll be ready to win a race. And, you know, Michael Kent said he can probably win a couple, and that's probably where he gets to.
We'll stretch that price out a little bit more. Where do we move to from there? Was yesterday you went to Sandown and bang. Bear. Yogi Bear, how good was that?
Yogi?
Hey?
Well, he's an interesting animal, isn't he? He's obviously got a very big motor.
Absolutely.
And he can obviously cover ground really well, but for the first 400, he moves slower than you.
Craig Williams would have thought, jeez.
He was puffing, Craig Williams.
He was.
I've never seen Craig Williams come back puffing so much.
It was hard work.
It was very hard work, and Dean Yendall was up there playing golf in Cairns.
Yeah, missed out.
So missed out on the ride, and Craig took advantage, whip in the left hand, circled the field, and he ate up the ground. I think he ran 46.5 for the last 800 on a wettish track.
Yeah.
And he was just a class above him.
Well,
he's in for a really good prep, this horse.
Took ages to switch him on, and then he wanted to switch off when he got to the other horse, so he did it easy. It was a great win.
He had to actually drop him down in gear to go over the line.
Yeah. He finds a similar race in a fortnight, hopefully, and then that's 1800, and then maybe up to 21. So he's a horse on the upward spiral.
Definitely.
Today, we've just come an hour ago, we watched Silver Stratum not have a lot of luck in finishing third.
I thought it was a very good run. I don't think you can criticise the ride because I think he just got, the rail was out 12 and he just got stuck in amongst traffic. Like you said earlier, he would have been better off with a wide gate. And the horse on the outside made sure he couldn't get out until it was all over. And once he got out, he still made up 4 lengths and he got beat a length, but he just needs it wetter. And he probably needs it a bit further. And he's in good form, and it's only a matter of time before he'll be winning.
They're as honest as him. He's not the most brilliant horse, but he's certainly honest.
He's a good fun horse.
We also had Short Espresso that was in today, scratch. There's a
Track
race
night, wasn't
at Matura. I think it's be 12 months to the day. Or that's bloody bog up there that I went to. Well, so hopefully that's a similar race. That
4 winners for the week?
4 winners, 3 thirds from 11 runners.
Not bad.
You take that.
Given how quiet May was.
36 was looking at about where we're
40
going to sit, or 37.
We're a rough chance to get to 50.
41. There's enough ammunition there, but every bullet has to hit the target, Darren, I reckon.
We can't go fishing until we get 50.
Jeez.
John Clements is saying, come down and go fishing. I said, we can't go until we get to 50.
Maybe old Sizemos might help us get us across the line, and Yogi.
What do we got? 9 to go.
9 to go. Countdown.
6
so
weeks.
We're on. 6 weeks.
Righto. There's enough there.
Winner and a half a week.
There's enough there.
Yep. Runners coming up. We might kick off quickly with
tomorrow
and Air tomorrow at Geelong on the synthetic.
I got no idea.
Same.
Blinkers off, riding him quiet on the Geelong synthetic. Something doesn't compute.
David Hayes was just saying it's a matter of getting around him and going whoosh. He is back to a 58.
Right.
Straw at 11. I'll tell you what the key is. Pity it wasn't a metro race. Bo Merton's on. He'll be riding for his life.
Doesn't compute.
No, but we'd had probably 3 horses that didn't compute last weekend, and they all won, Darren.
Well, I liked your text. Anyone that took for Largo, all up Sizemos, all up Dasher Maple?
Someone's just coming in
1,000 to 1.
Here. Sorry?
You're not even listening to me. You're just distracted easily, aren't you?
Yeah, it's Stevie Payne and
1,000 to 1. 1,000 to 1.
Yes. The 3 horses that won.
Yep.
You reckon they were the odds?
They would have been the
odds.
Yep.
I don't reckon, well, they would have might have wrote 6-figure odds, because those 3 winning.
Unexpected.
But good for us.
Exactly.
And our owners. Got distracted there by young
It's
Steve,
easy for you to get distracted.
On Saturday, we have Joshy Julius having his first runner for us with the mare that was with Weary, Propensity.
Yeah, where's she going?
1100.
Wodonga.
Jack Hill.
That'd be our first runner there, wouldn't it?
Oh, I've never been there. Where is it?
Actually, I think I had a horse run there 20 years ago called the Iron Pike at Wodonga. Changed by James Riley. I think it did win. But it'll probably need the run.
Josh is, he was going to fit her up to be 1,300 first up, and then he thought, just take her a bit slower, give her a run, then maybe 1,300.
Right, eh?
But it's not a strong race, so I reckon she'll run okay.
Better.
Saturday also, we got one coming back after a break at Basso at Belmont Park.
WA.
Yeah, you talk about horses and barrier. He's drawn barrier 1 again, this horse.
Can't win first up.
No, it's only 12.
Doesn't matter how much Phil Britton says he's going to win. He's on. They can't win. I told him I'd lay it.
1,200 barrier 1. No,
never won first up.
I think Dancy's right, Phil.
Again.
Watch this thing win. Monday, we've got Perugia. Donald, yep. 1,400 metre maiden.
The iron horse of 2-year-olds.
Yeah,
what's this? His 6th run at 2?
6, yeah, but at 2, and he's in an open class maiden. So.
Yeah, well, there's no 2-year-olds around over 14, is there?
Gee, I tell you, Monday.
Who's riding it?
No fields out yet, but we'll be pushing for Dean, who will be back from holidays, and if it's not Dean,
he'll be rusty.
Probably Johnny.
He'll be rusty. Yendall.
Probably playing golf.
Dirty.
Golf as we speak.
Missed out on Yogi.
Well, if he's dirty, he might fire up.
Yeah. He's got to be super chance, he saws.
When I put this together, we'll know the fields by
then.
Pakenham Tuesday, Rocket Cod's been nominated, and he's going around in a
synthetic?
14. Back to the synthetic, yeah.
Hates the heavy.
Yeah, well, we found that out early in his career, which is probably good.
Ready to win?
Seems to have trained on okay.
Ready to win?
I think he's ready to win. Ready to run well. Is that a bit different?
Well, I reckon if Dragonair can win tomorrow, Rocket Cod can win Tuesday.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. That'll take us to 43 or 4 or 5, maybe.
Hope you have a nice day down there at Pakenham, Pete.
I'll go to Pakenham.
I can't go.
I know where to get there now.
I can't go Tuesday.
Can't go?
Got to go to Inglis. Got a few mares to sell.
Sales on.
Big time.
Got a few pushing through.
8.
Jeez.
Clean an 8 out.
And that's as far as I know. We've got
That's all
Bendigo
we
on
need to know.
Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure...
Someone was going to Bendigo on that big, beautiful track.
Not ours. I
Can't remember who it was.
Anyway,
Thought it might have been Tim Taglia, but maybe it's the week after.
No, she's at Sandown.
Someone was going to Bendigo to get on that big track.
If I find out tomorrow, I'll flash it up.
I thought so.
I'll flash it up.
So that's it.
Just a congratulations to Darren Weir. 400 winners today.
400.
400th for the season. 52 more than last year.
Yep.
Of those, 28 of ours. So that's 7% exactly.
What about Rob Canning?
Rob, 70 today, yeah.
70.
Well done, Rob. Wasn't...
Didn't get a winner on his birthday. I said, just when you're 80, mate, we'll sort it out.
You put too much pressure on Brad early by telling him it was his birthday. But
Scared
yeah,
him.
well done, Rob. 7-0.
Michelle Payne going to Royal Ascot
Yeah, for a couple of weeks.
to ride a horse.
Yeah, don't know the name of it, but she's down to ride there. So good luck to Michelle there.
Archie Alexander going to Royal Ascot.
Oh, gets married.
Getting married,
Yes,
Archie Alexander.
Archie, good luck, mate. And
To
Annie,
Annie, yeah.
Yeah, so-
they're all over there.
he'll be back in a fortnight.
The big wedding. Matt Kamani, he's over there.
Matt's over for the wedding.
Is he?
During his little holiday.
And why is he on holidays?
Oh, just been a naughty boy.
Got the holiday.
He got the holiday.
Where is here? Hayes is here.
We just drove back in.
See how shiny his car is?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, we
Probably had 8 blokes washing it.
bet you Weary didn't wash it.
He could wash me truck. It's a bit dirty.
Yeah, no, it was good. He's 400 and it was great. Johnny Allen rode the winner and Stevie Payne strapped it. So
It was
that's-
over the jumps, wasn't it?
Yeah, ancient.
Is he the first one to train 400 winners in a season?
I believe anywhere.
Anywhere in the world.
Definitely Australia, but I believe anywhere.
Anyway,
Yeah, fair effort.
huge effort.
6 weeks to go.
He's only doing us 10 to 1.
Doing us 10 to 1. Yeah.
We've had 40, he's had 400. He'd only be on 360 with it. Oh no, he hasn't trained them.
28 we've had with him, so that's 7%
He'd only
of his...
be 372.
Yeah, it'd be nowhere near it.
We've helped him.
We've helped him. Or was it the other way around? No, we've helped him. No, look, it's a good result. It's a huge operation and there's a lot of work go into it and good results come out of it.
I wouldn't want to be a trainer.
No,
Too hard.
hard enough. Job.
Hard enough being owner
Hard
or
enough.
a syndicator.
Hard enough calming down owners after their horse gets beaten.
Oh yeah, poor old Brad. He copped a
Anyway,
bit today.
Yeah. Now, look, what do? You sit 3 wide and you get beat, you're a mug. You ride it perfect, you can't get out, you're a mug. You win,
Yeah, well,
you're a
he was frustrated.
Yeah, he was.
He knew
yeah.
he should have won and he knew he couldn't get out.
Yep.
If you watch it head on, you can see that the thing was never going to let him out and he actually pushed it out. Not that he's a big, robust horse who should be doing that, but anyway, it's all good. We've had a good week.
We have had a great
The sun's
week.
out and I'm looking forward to the weekend, Pete.
Yes.
It's always good when the staff got the weekend off and I get to feed all the horses.
Oh, it's your job, is it? Well,
Every
I
weekend.
hope this weather holds up for you.
It normally rains every weekend, you know.
Hail, rain.
Anyway,
Just one little thing.
Oh,
No, this is work. Just to do with reports, the report system and things like that. Well, obviously, just probably more for the newbies. If you get a report come out and it's a horse report or even general news, and you unsubscribe down the bottom, it actually turns off our notification buttons, and we won't find out until the week after.
so what he's saying is we email out all the horse reports fortnightly,
Yep.
plus a newsletter every week. Down the bottom it says click here to subscribe. I think the trap is if you want to click here to stop getting our promotions and our weekly newsletter, it actually also turns off all the horse updates. So you will no longer then get updates from us on your horse. So if you have unsubscribed, you better ring Pete, because last time we checked, I think there was 40 or 50, wasn't there?
And
That had unknowingly
unknowingly. Yeah.
had clicked it off because they didn't want to get the promo stuff.
Yeah.
But it shuts off your horse reports.
Yeah. And we're in the position too where we don't want to turn them on in case you have turned them off. So just be aware.
Yeah. So if you turn them off, you're off. You'll get nothing from us. And if that's fine, that's fine.
We're 99% of the time, we're pretty sure that owners want their horses' reports. So just a little.
Because they are insightful, Peter.
They're great, I reckon.
Insightful.
Insightful. Yeah, I write some of them. I cut and paste some of them. I add me little tidbits to them.
Cut and paste.
Cut and paste.
Fair bit of that goes on.
Yeah. We've got a big day trialling next week at Burrenbeat as well.
What day is that?
Thursday.
Thursday,
Yeah,
right.
so we'll probably have 4 or 5 or 6 go around.
Well, I'll be at the sales for 2 days, so I've got a big week.
Yep.
Anyway, it'll be good to sort out a few of these. And we've got a few trialling this week, last week, next week. And the horses are in good form, so hopefully it carries on to the end of the year.
Exactly. We've got to get to 50. It's target 50. ATB target 50.
Then we go fishing.
I love Craig Williams yesterday when he was being interviewed. Did you notice him? He goes, isn't this great? I've been interviewed by racing.com, Channel 7 and ATB.
That's
so
it.
he recognised us as a TV channel.
Mate, he's switched on, that kid.
Forever the switched on operator, isn't he?
Very good.
Yeah.
He's trying to win the thing.
Well, you don't mind
Premiership.
having one when they're trying to win.
That's it. He only rings us in June, July. We don't hear from him for the rest of the year. Maybe Melbourne Cup we might hear about, but nothing else. He doesn't care.
I bet you if I asked him to do a little interview, he'd be straight here, wouldn't he?
He would be.
Yeah, anyway, we might have to get him and Bay Mertens together.
He rang me at 11 o'clock last night to
Jesus.
tell me how good Yogi went. I was still in the office.
That's what, the ride again.
I was still in the office.
It's unbelievable. Anyway.
All right, until next week, I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morgandy. Now we need to go and catch my obsession. Looks like she's retired, and put her on the truck.
Yep.
Till next week. Enjoy.
He's moved up on the outside, and Secret Number now takes the lead, but Dandino immediately went to him, and Dandino said, what have you got? Secret Number says, well, we'll find out, because Dandino's going for home early. Gets away on Secret Number, leads him by a length. Oh, it got tightened up there as Dandino laid in, and on the inside, Don DeRimo fighting back, but Dandino by the 100 metres races a couple of lengths in front, and Dandino scores by 2 lengths.
Short lead, Dandino now let loose by Ryan Moore, and on the outside is Sun Tracer, who's right with Dandino, but it's Dandino to win it from Sun Tracer. The Jar third, Code of Conduct was fourth, Dandino, Ryan Moore for Australian Thoroughbred Bloodstock and Marco Botti, they've won it again.